Greetings and welcome to Blacksmith Master. Now, if anyone has played the game Tavern Master, where you take control of a tavern and you manage it, it's a pretty cool little game actually. This is from the same developer, Untitled Studios. We're going to take a look. A little bit early. The game will come out tomorrow, the 15th. If you're watching this after that date, then it's already out. But we'll start a new game. And we're going to run through the tutorial so I can show you it. Welcome, this is your new workshop where many amazing weapons and tools will be crafted. Since we don't have anyone to help out yet, let's hire our first blacksmith. Okay, so let's see. This one walks 20% faster. It's level 2. And he gains 20% XP less. This one heats ingots faster, but takes 20% more time to process things on a carpentry workbench. This one demands a lower wage and takes 20% more time. This is probably the best one actually, because we can make this one just be a blacksmith and not a carpenter. Right, so we'll take this guy, even though he's only level 1, that's fine. We'll get this guy. Amazing. We're prepared to start the production now. Right, so this guy obviously wants wood, so he's going to be slower. That's just how it is, right? To expand your business, you'll need to make money first. For now, the only way to do that is to complete merchant offer. The first merchant offer requires a mace, so let's wait for the blacksmith to craft it. So he's going to craft a mace. So you can see he'll go do a mace. And this is what I mean by the management. This is like this will be the size of your blacksmith area. You can see he's working on it. So he heated it up, he forged it, and now he's quenching it. And then he'll go put it in the cart. Okay, already done. Let's collect the reward. Click here. Complete. Great. Okay, now we need 2 of these as well, so close this. To progress and unlock for, new stuff, you'll need to open the mastery tree, which is down here. Whenever your blacksmith crafts an item, you'll earn a special currency that can be used to progress through the mastery tree. That's these little shield-looking things. So at this moment, we can unlock carpentry. So let's do that. Great. Close that down. Now that you have carpentry, you're missing only one tool to be able to craft wooden items, a carpentry bench. Click here. Here's the carpentry bench right here. So we just have to put this down. Done. It's a grid system, so it's very easy. Come out of the shop. Done. Great work. You're well prepared to continue growing the business. So now he'll go and he'll get the wood. Let's add one more touch before we finish naming the workshop. So we're going to change this to my usual name, Devilicious. We're going to make it red and apply it. Just remember to keep completing merchant offers. That's how you'll progress and improve your workshop by hiring new workers, unlocking new item blueprints and more. Right, now this game's got a little benefit in it, in which you can actually take control of him. Okay, so you take control of him, he'll stop the action, right? So now we can go over, we can get a piece of wood. We want to make, wait, what do we want to make? He made something. Right, we need clubs, okay? So we can go over here, we grab this, he's going to make a club, right? So he'll get the wood, goes over to the workbench. And now we have to press E on the green section. Like that, and it's done. See, we got perfect, and now he's made it. And now we can put it in there. Okay. It's the same as the other one. We can click this, we can click one of these, pick up a piece of wood, go over here, and it's exactly the same. You press it on the green. If you're quick, you can sometimes get it in, like when it moves, you can get it in twice, but you have to be really, really quick. Okay, and then you put it over here, in there. Okay, so press tab and it will return you to manager mode. So now we're just going to watch him make the rest. Okay, and it's the same with this. You have to do a mini game on here, a mini game on here, and then I believe a mini game on the quenching as well. But until we get items, we'll press number 3, which will speed it up. We click here, we can actually take a new slot, but we'll leave it for now. We'll get these 2 done. And space will pause. And that's that done. Complete. And we're getting money for it each time. Now we've got another thing down here. So we can unlock staff. Enables hiring of workers to help you with crafting items. We might as well do that. We'll unlock that. Sure. The next thing we need is either 45 for this one, 20 for this one, 30 for this one. Let's see. Enable more skilled workers. This is nice to have. Decrease restock prices. You've just unlocked the ability to hire more staff, which will help you scale up your production. But now you can only hire blacksmiths who can craft items. Workers need benches to sit down when they have nothing to do. Since you already have 1 bench, let's go and hire 2 more blacksmiths right away. Click here, and then you can see hire blacksmith, and these are the blacksmiths we get. You can see that every blacksmith has different stats for working with metal, working with wood, and designing new items. Each blacksmith also has a positive and negative trait. So he heats ingots faster, but he's terrible at designing things. He gains more XP, but he takes more time to work on the anvil, right, to make it like ingots. And this guy takes less time to process carpentry, but he's slower. This isn't such a problem because you can get things here that, you know, like these ones say 20% less time, but you can boost it by giving him a point into here at some point, right? For this, to hire employees, you need to pay tax, which rises with the total number of employees. Choose any 2 blacksmiths to hire. Let's see. I'm thinking this guy, because this guy will make wood stuff, and we can tell him to only do wood stuff. He's just slow. I mean, later on we can fire him and get a different guy in, so it's not such a big problem. He's level 1. Let's get that guy. Do we get this guy again because he's faster with metal items? Sure. That's it. You have successfully increased your workforce. You're ready to continue to be a great manager. So that's the end of the day. So this is what we lost. We lost money. We only made this, but we hired a lot of people, right? So we can complete that. Now we can get a new one. So let's say we want an axe for that one, and we want a knife for that one, and this one we don't have any for, so we have to wait. Staff. So to get more staff, we require another bench. Okay, right click turns it, by the way. Middle mouse, you can drag it round, so very easy. I think you can use, you can use ASWD as well, and I think Q and E rotates it as well. The mouse is just a little quicker. Right, so if we want more staff, then we need another bench, right? So let's grab another bench, and we'll just put another bench. We'll spin this, so Z and X, we'll turn it round. You can see the arrows pointing out. Now we can put it there, okay? And then press escape, and we get back. Start the next day. Now you can see that we've still got it going fast. Yeah, let's take control of this guy, actually, because I want to... Wait, is this guy doing the wood thing? Right, he's making things. So over here, we do this, we want one of these. Okay, grab one of these. And we take it over here, use this. And as you can see, you press AD to grab the heat, right? Then we have to go over here and use it on here. You press E to use the hammer when it gets to the green thing, so I remember rightly. Oh, I missed that one. There we go. It wasn't quite perfect, but good enough. And then to quench it, okay, there's no mini game on the quench. And then we take it out here and it's done. Simple as that. Now this one is complete and this one will be complete very soon. I don't think, oh, we do have some more, so we can continue. So let's make some more of those and we'll make 12 of these. You click this guy and you can do layoff or change. So this is exclusively for merchants and what he prefers to do. So he's going to prefer to do metal because he does metal, right? And we click this guy here. He prefers wood, so we'll make him do wood items. They will do other items. It's just, so he will do metal if there's only metal to do. But he prefers to do the wood stuff. I think I slowed it down again. Yeah. So you can take control of them at any point, which some people may like. I prefer the management mode because once you get like, 20, 30 people, there's a lot of people running around. So this one's complete. Great. Now we'll take another one. We'll take this one because it's worth the most. Now here's the thing, is you might notice now that like guys might be waiting. So this is our guy that prefers wood. So as you can see, he's pretty much working just on wood. Whereas the other two are mostly working on metal, which is what we set them to. I think that's another one done. Yep, that's one done. We'll wait to have these ones finished. See, this one's done now, so they'll primarily work on this one. For instance, this needs 2 more. If I do this, you'll notice the blacksmith goes straight back to making more because now he's switched to this one instead of that one. See? This guy only wants to do wood stuff, so he works on that one. And now we'll choose another one there. We'll complete that one. He'll go back to doing wood again. Uh, 11:53. It should be coming up to day end. There we go. So we made 1,828. The merchant offers 2,020. So we had a positive. So we lost 192, but we made 2,020, which basically means that this is what we ended with. So really positive. Okay, we can close that, and this is already done. Great, and we don't have any more for today. So we press start next day and off they go. Straight away they'll start on next day. So what we could do from this point, we could get another blacksmith and make him do design maybe, but I'm not sure if the tutorial's finished just yet. No, it's not. But so now, to decrease restock price of wood. So this makes your wood. So when it says restock, it means like this is out. You right click it and it will restock it. Okay. If you left click it, you can change it for how many you want. So if you only want 10, it'll cost you 150. if you want all of them, then you just, all you have to do is just right click and bang. It spends all of the money that's needed to restock all of them. The same as this. So it's 202. So that's how it can hold 225. It will cost us 6,000 to fill it, 300 for 10, or 1 for 30. Okay, so we can't do all of it. So we could just do that. That's only 300, so we can fill it up quite a bit and get enough on there. Now we take some more of these. So which is the high one? All right, let's do this one because it's a lot of money. Then we'll do a wood one because we want the guy to do wood. So we'll pick the highest wood. Now this one, we get less coins, but we get one of these special points. Okay, so these are useful for your upgrading. I think, yeah, we'll take that for now. We'll do this next. This will be the next one. But you might notice that if this guy's smelting and this guy picks an ingot up, he'll wait there until he's done. See, we're gaining them. Each time we complete a metalwork one, we gain one of those things anyway, one of those points. See, look there, just went screen. And there as well for the woodwork. So we gain them anyway. Looking at this, as you can see, we can do utensils, weapons, shields, tools, pottery and jewellery. So at the high end of the game, you'll be doing jewellery and pottery and, you know, you'll be doing everything. But jewellery and pottery comes later. And now it's just utensils, weapons, shields come a bit later and tools right now. You can see here. So these are the blueprints we can get. We need an ingot to unlock this and wood. So let's say we want to click that. Okay, look, you can't unlock this blueprint yet. You need to complete more merchant offers, so we can't do it just yet because it's locked still. But these would be the next ones that we can get. These are all the ones that are not available right now. There's quite a lot to do actually. Here we go, it's the end of the day again already. That was quick. At the end of the day, they'll all go sit down. We've completed this one, which is great. So we'll get rid of that. And then this guy here, as you can see, is very green. These are like the level indicator. This guy's very green and flashing, meaning we can level him up. So now we can put a point in something. So as he heats ingots faster, really, we want him doing metalwork, right? We don't want him doing woodwork. We want him doing metalwork. So we put a point in now. 2 points in now. And then we confirm. Start the next day. As I said, you can take control of them at any time. So if this mode is a little less interesting to you, you can take control of them on the blacksmith and go do it. But they work like they're a process. They know exactly what they're doing. If you kind of doodle around a little bit or you take your time doing something, you slow everyone else down, I believe. So I prefer this mode. But, you know, play it however you want to play it. Right, what we got here, we still didn't pick one of these. I don't know which one to pick. We can get better skilled workers. And decrease the wood, and we've still got enough to do this one actually, so we might as well just grab that. Now we've got the next one, so we need 60 to get assistance, 75 to get discounted ingot restock, 80 to get fourth hiring option, which is 4 candidates instead of 3 when you're hiring, and then this one 50 blueprint upgrades. We can upgrade blueprints. And then this one gives you an extra cart slot. So we have 3 right now. Get that one, you can get an extra one. These are both done. Great. let's see what else we want. Let's go for, oh look, contents of this chest are unknown. There is a high chance that there is something valuable inside. Well, we're going to do that one then. We might get something really cool. Other than that, we're going to go with the ones at the highest cash again. So in this sense, we don't have any other wood, but we have one guy that wants wood and he's not very good at, well, I guess he's average at metal, right? So he will do metal, but he's average. So let's make him, let's take the wood one just to give him something to do. And then the next one we'll take is this one because it's the highest price. So he'll be working on the wood one. And these two will be working on this one. As for expanding, it's pretty easy. You go to walls here, click this, and you can draw another wall. Okay. If you want to remove a wall, you click this one and you just remove the wall and do it again. You left click and drag. If you had a wall and then you put a door in it, or you can put a window in it, or you can add one of these kind of walls if you want. A half wall they have as well, and then it's just left click, drag to remove them when you don't want them again. There's also rugs that you can put down. This is for a different reason. It's basically for a bonus. So when you can open your own shop in it, and when you do open your own shop, you want to attract customers. These give you bonuses to attract customers. All these decorations, the same as like these decorations. See, this is your store, so these are items like racks that you can put items on to sell. Okay, these are decorations, and as you can see, they will give you a bit of attraction, basically, so it will attract customers, more customers in. There's lights, there's stairs because you can have an upstairs, and then this is your staff bench. You can actually have, if I remember rightly, you can have 3 floors like this floor, and then 2 or maybe 3 other floors and a basement. So you can actually go under and make a basement at some point, which is kind of cool. Right, so now this guy's leveled up. This guy is wood, so we want him doing carpentry. So we boost his carpentry up. Now he'll do carpentry fast. This one's done. You barely manage to lift the lid before sparkling goods catch your eye. You've struck fortune. This haul has valued 2,350. Wow, we got like pretty much doubled our money in one go. Very good. Very nice. That's why we made massive profits today. And here you can see what we made. And then what resources. I guess, is this what we used? Or what we bought? I think this is what we bought, maybe. Right, next day. The town looks great. It's a very small town. Like, you get a small area. It's big enough for what you need. Not too big. But you get a whole town that you can look around. Look at this town. Look. Water. Little boats. There's a lighthouse out there. Over here, this is where storage goes. So later on in the game, you can set up mines. So you get like a copper mine, an iron mine, a silver mine, and a gold mine. And then there's 3 different logs that you can get. I'm not sure what the difference is between the logs. I guess maybe it's a hardwood, a softwood, or something else. But when you have those running, they will import all of their goods into here. And then when you need ore, it will take it out of here and bring it over instead of you having to buy it. Let's refill that. These are done. So let's get some new ones. So let's grab one of these that has 2. So the first one's wood. So then we'll take a metal one that's really expensive, like this one, 2,120. Nice. And then we'll do, you know what, we'll do another metal one after that, because why not? We've got 2 metal workers, so the metal work will go faster anyway. That's good. We've got 1 wood, 2 metal. We've got 1 wood and 2 metal blacksmith. So it works. 1 carpenter and 2 metal blacksmith. Now this is going to need filling. We don't quite have enough to fill it. We do have enough to fill it fully, but then we'll have no money to do anything else. So what we do is we'll just grab, we'll go up to half, let's say that's half. We spent a big chunk of cash, but we did fill this up. Right now, until you open the mines, that's the only way to do it. Night is falling. There's birds flying around. We can unlock their blueprints. Enable you to upgrade blueprints. We may as well get it. See, now we can get the design table. So we go here. We can grab the design table here, which we will put down. Let's just stuff it there for now. That's fine. Okay. Now what we want to do is we need to hire another guy. So go back to Blacksmith. Actually, I don't know if the tutorial may be telling us to do that in a moment. So, or maybe not. All right. We'll go here. We'll hire a blacksmith. Now we've got none that can do design. So we're going to have to pay 25 coins to refresh. See, he earns design points slower. We really want one that does design points faster. Let's try another one. Oh, there you go. So he demands a 10% higher wage, but he will get design points faster. So this guy is fine, but just remember you're paying him more. You get this guy, and then you grab him here and you drop him over here, and now he'll go design. You see him, he'll come in, and there he goes, he starts designing. And now here we'll start collecting design points. There you go, 1. And with design points, I believe you buy these. Yeah, look, so upgrade this blueprint from common quality to uncommon quality, increasing its sell price from 85 to 91, but that's going to cost us 70 design points. So you upgrade your blueprints by that guy. Right, well, we're done. So we lost 3,261, right? So we had a big loss, but that's because we filled this up mostly, and we hired another guy, right? So we filled this up. So the balance, of course, of this is that you need to, you have to click this and it will bring that back up again. This little icon here, click that and it comes back up. This is where you have to do your balancing. So you have to balance the amount you're spending on wages and hiring and your purchases to how much you're bringing in, right? So of course, if you don't do it correctly, you'll go bankrupt. Simple as that. You'll just run out of money and you won't be able to do anything. Anyway, this game comes out tomorrow from today. So this is Wednesday. It will be out tomorrow, Thursday, if on the 15th. If you watch this video after that, then it's already out. So just go get it. Right? Just go buy it if you want it. It's a good game. Pretty cool little game, actually. I like it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. I may do a series on this. I probably will do a series on this on a Wednesday. I'll probably alternate between the two games, like every other game that I've been doing recently. But yeah, so this will be today, then next Wednesday probably TCG, then the Wednesday after this game again, and we'll do a series on it. Anyway, I will see you next time. Bye.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it.